The Lunar New Year has always been celebrated by Japan, but before 1873, Japan used to celebrate the New Year according to the traditional lunar calendar just like China. But during the Meiji era, the Japanese government moved towards westernization and adapted the Gregorian calendar, with the New Year beginning on January 1st of every year. Now let's see with their customs.
One of the New Year's customs in Japan is Hatsumode, or the first shrine, also known as temple visit of the New Year. People visit the shrine on January 1st, 2nd, or 3rd to pay their respects and also to wish for a happy and healthy year. The shrines tend to get very crowded and families tend to go together. Another big tradition in Japan is to eat traditional culture food, as well as sending New Year's cards is a tradition where you include the zodiac animal of the year, a message and/or milestones you have accomplished to tell your family, and usually will include a lottery ticket for luck. Now, how it is celebrated. New Year's is the most important holiday in Japan. It is a tradition to visit a shrine or temple. The most popular temples and shrines are Tokyo's Meiji Shrine, which attracts several million people during the 3 days. A few superstitions include 1. Don't boil with fire or water because when you boil something in Japan, it is known as aku, but aku can also mean evil if written with a different kanji. 2. No using kitchen knives because not using a kitchen knife will promise you a healthy and safe year. Also, using a knife to cut during the New Year will result in cutting ties with people. 3. No fighting because if you start the New Year fighting, it will continue to the rest of the year. On to Aitsa speaking on traditional clothing and costumes worn in Japan.
In Japan, casual Western-style clothing is replaced with a kimono on New Year's Day, as people go for their first temple or shrine visit of the New Year. The kimono is worn wrapped around the body left side over right, and is sometimes worn layered. The term translates as thing to wear. Shishimai, or the lion dance, is a traditional dance in Japan in which performers wear a lion costume and mimic a lion's movements to music. It is performed across Japan during New Year's celebrations with festive music. If it playfully bites a child's head, it is said that the child will enjoy 1 year of good health. Oshogatsu by Morning Musume is a song that kids will sing toward the end of the year in anticipation of the new year. Now Jennifer with traditional meals prepared.
Some traditional foods ate on Japan's Lunar New Year are buckwheat noodles, also known as toshikoshi soba, in Japan are eaten on their New Year's Eve. Cakes of pounded rice, also known as mochis, are served in traditional stew called zuni. Special dishes called osochirui are eaten over the first 3 days of the new year. Each dish is served in a lacquered box, and the foods represent good wishes for the coming year. Now, Natalie with entertainment.
Moving on to the traditional activities that take place in Japan during Lunar New Year. These festivities include lion and dragon dances, musical performances, acrobatics, a parade featuring traditional clothing, and fireworks. Kobe Chinatown called Nankinmachi also features live performances, taiji demonstrations, and firecrackers. Some traditional games played during Lunar New Year include hantuki, similar to badminton but without a net, played with a rectangular wooden panel called a hayota, and a bright-colored shuttle. The game could be played by any gender in two fashions: by one person attempting to keep the shuttle in the air as long as possible, or by two people batting it back and forth. Players who fail to hit the shuttle get marked in the face with India ink. Hokurai is a Japanese children's popular game during Lunar New Year. Players are led to a table that has a paper drawing of a human face with no features, and have cutouts of several facial features such as eyes, eyebrows, nose, and mouth. While blindfolded, the players attempt to place the features onto the face in the correct positions. The game is similar to Pin the Tail on the Donkey, except for being performed on a table.